I couldn't bring my Yeti bucket because I was afraid I'd get yelled at by the KGB. But this isn't a cooler, it's just a bag with some goodies in it, like frozen shrimp, dead fish, hooks. Let's go. All right, we're on the beach. Beach is open, but the wind's like 15 miles an hour. Can you hear me? It's coming out of the northwest there, but I don't know. I'm gonna try. We're gonna see. I mean, I got a couple trips up my sleeve, so we're gonna see what we can do here. All right, what do we got? So I brought down 2 rods. One was with a shark rig on it because I was hoping to catch some small sharks or some blues, and they were chewing up the bait pretty good. I just wasn't getting them on the hook. But this video is about new things, so I want to show you my new microphone to start with. I'm pretty excited about it. To the family here, the Icy Snowball. Got this as a present, and it's a microphone. I've been using this headset, but when I do it, it sounds all fuzzy and bad. So we're going to set this bad boy up, and we'll see if we can... yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, there it is up on the stand. I think what we're going to do is I got a video up here and it's a simple screen caption. And I think I'm just going to test it out and see what happens. Going to press the button here. Let's see. In 3, 2, 1. Picking up the microphone. Hello, testing it out. Hey, we're doing a cooking video today. Here we are cooking some fish. Oh, I forgot to press play on the video. It'd be cool. I don't know. Let's just see. Let's see how it worked. Hello, my surf fishing friends. We are live from the studio here. Wow, it sounds really good. And we are cooking up some fish in the kitchen. We saw a video. So much better. All right, my next little new trick here was a balloon. I bought this pack of balloons with these clips, and they're latex balloons, and supposedly if the balloon pops, it doesn't leave the clip, it stays on, so you're not polluting the ocean, which I was kind of concerned about. The idea was that it's windy, so windy, the wind was coming out of northwest. I thought perhaps the wind would take the balloon out there, but I was sorely mistaken. I guess the wind has to be out of the north in order for it to push the balloon out. So the balloon just kind of ended up right back on the shore after the first cast, so I kind of gave up on that. But we're going to try that one again because the water's still a little cold and waiting out there isn't always that much fun. Anyway, I was still getting bites. So meanwhile, a patrol car came by and they just waved to me, so I guess my bag was okay. But that reminded me of another ride and something else that's new on the island. There's a new stoplight on the island and the Publix is built. So there's a look at it. If you haven't been on the island and you want to know what the Publix looks like, that's what it looks like. All right, back to fishing. So I was out for about 2 hours and I finally figured out what was probably eating my fish, and it turned out to be a shark. And I thought it was a bonnethead, and a lot of times people catch bonnetheads and they're like, oh, I caught a baby hammerhead. And it's like, no, actually it's a bonnethead. But I found out, and here's the new thing, there actually is a new species of shark called the Carolina Hammerhead, and it looks a lot like the bonnetheads. So this actually could be a hammerhead shark. I'm not sure. You're going to have to look it up and Google it. But it was fun to catch, and I let him go. He was kind of small. But he bent up my hook something awful, and so I had to reload that. And while I was there, I put some new fish bites on it. And did you know, here's something new I just found out, that fish bites can go bad. Look at this picture here. If you look at the picture on the left, those are actually kind of bad, and the ones on the right are fresh and good. So when you're buying fish bites, you might want to think about that. All right, here's one more tip I want to show you, one more new thing I learned. Here's a black drum I caught in the marsh, not in the surf, the other day. And I was watching a fishing show, The Fish Guys, and at the end of the show they do a cooking segment with Chef John from Sundowners. And Chef John cooked the fish differently than I had always cooked it. The way I've always cooked fish, when I have a fillet and I'm going to fry it, is I put it in the egg, and then after I put it in the egg, I put it in the flour, or the breadcrumbs, whatever you're going to do, and then I throw it in the frying pan. But what Chef John did was different. He would take it and put it in the flour first, and then once he had it in the flour, he took it out of the flour, kind of shaked it off, and then he dipped it in the egg, and then he went and fried it in the pan. And I thought to myself, I've got to try this. And I'm going to tell you what, it was really good. It came out really good. So if you're starting to cook some of your fish, starting to catch some fish in the surf, hopefully you are, I recommend you give that a try. Fry it up in the pan and eat it. Yum. All right, that's it for this week's episode.